what we all carry. But your shadow isn't just personal. Jung's most profound discovery was that beneath your individual rejected qualities lies something deeper, a collective shadow, inherited patterns, and denied aspects that you share with your entire culture, your ancestors, your species. This is where shadow work moves from individual psychology into something more universal and more powerful. Because you're not just carrying your own denied traits, you're carrying generations of suppressed humanity. Think about the archetypal patterns that appear across cultures and throughout history. The trickster who breaks rules, the wild man who lives outside civilization's constraints, the dark feminine that threatens patriarchal order, the destroyer that clears space for new growth. Every culture has myths and stories about these figures, and every culture fears them, banishes them, and secretly needs them. Jung spent years studying world mythology, alchemy, and fairy tales, recognizing that the same shadow figures appear again and again. Why? Because they represent the qualities that civilized society requires us to suppress. Aggression gets channeled into acceptable competition. Sexuality gets controlled by elaborate rules. Chaos gets structured into order. Wildness gets domesticated into productivity. But here's what we inherit: the collective agreement about what's unacceptable. You learned from your family, who learned from their family, who learned from the culture, which qualities make you worthy of love and belonging. And everything else, sometimes vast territories of human potential, gets pushed into the collective shadow. If an image, memory, or feeling just arose, don't dismiss it. Write it down. Because your psyche often speaks in symbols, in images that carry meaning deeper than words. That's the language of the shadow. Not logical arguments, but visceral knowing. The awakening comes when you realize so many of the qualities you've rejected aren't actually wrong. They're just forbidden by the particular conditioning you received. That anger, it's energy for change. That selfishness, it's healthy self-regard. That chaos, it's creativity. That darkness, it's depth. Consider Elena, who grew up in a family that prized emotional control above all else. Don't make a scene was the cardinal rule. So she learned to suppress any strong feeling, to always be measured and composed. She built a successful career as a corporate lawyer, admired for her calm under pressure. But inside, she felt dead, number. Going through the